My friends, all right? Listen up, folks. I'm about to break down something real for you today. You ever wonder how you can really tell if a man likes you? Now, I'm not talking about all that smooth talk or sweet words. Nah, those can be bought or faked. I'm talking about the way a man touches you, because actions don't lie. All right, let's really break down that first keynote about the shoulder touch when a man likes you. Now, on the surface, a touch on the shoulder might seem small or even accidental, but if you start paying attention, you'll see it's one of the clearest signs a man is interested. It's like a subtle handshake between souls, a physical way of saying, hey, I want to connect with you, without even opening his mouth. The shoulder is a perfect spot for this kind of contact because it's neutral territory. It's close enough to be personal, but far enough away from more intimate spots that might make someone uncomfortable early on. When a man touches your shoulder, it's like he's dipping his toe into your personal space. He's feeling out if you're comfortable with him being that close, if you're open to something more. It's not just a random brush as he passes by. It's a deliberate move that carries a whole lot of meaning. What's powerful about the shoulder touch is that it carries reassurance. When he puts his hand there, he's telling you without words that he's got your back. It's like a small protective shield, a way of showing he's there for you in a way that goes beyond just friendship. And when a man likes you, this kind of reassurance is huge. He wants you to feel safe around him, to know that he's not just interested, but that he cares. There's a certain gentleness in how a man touches your shoulder when he likes you. It's steady, it's confident, but it's never rough or hurried. It's a balance, not so light that it feels like an accident, but not so heavy that it's overwhelming. That kind of touch says, I want to be near you and I want you to know it. You'll notice that this touch lingers just enough for you to feel it, to register it, but not so long that it feels awkward or forced. In social situations, this shoulder touch can be a way of drawing your attention. Imagine you're at a party or in a noisy room. Verbal communication can be hard, but a man who likes you will find ways to get your attention physically. Touching your shoulder is one of the easiest ways to do that without being too forward. It's a way to say, look here, I'm talking to you. But it's more than just grabbing your attention. It's signaling that you're the one he wants to focus on, even when there's a lot going on around you. Psychologically, the shoulder is a place associated with carrying burdens and responsibilities. When a man places his hand there, it can symbolize that he's willing to share your load, to be someone you can lean on. It's a gesture loaded with empathy and care. So when he touches your shoulder, it's almost like he's saying, I want to be someone you can count on. This makes the touch even more meaningful because it's not just about attraction. It's about emotional support. It's also key to distinguish between a casual shoulder brush and a meaningful touch. Sometimes people accidentally brush shoulders in crowded spaces. But when a man likes you, his touch is intentional. He's not just moving past you, he's reaching out to you. His hand will find your shoulder purposefully, and he might even hold it for a second longer than usual, just to see how you respond. That moment after he touches your shoulder is important. Often he'll look at you or smile, checking to see if you're comfortable. This interaction, even if brief, is full of unspoken communication. He's gauging your reaction because he wants to know if you're open to him, if the feeling might be mutual. If you respond with a smile or don't pull away, that little touch can open the door for more closeness. A man who likes you will also use the shoulder touch as a gentle way to show protectiveness. He's not grabbing you or holding you tightly. That could feel controlling or aggressive. Instead, he's using a soft, steady hand on your shoulder to communicate that he cares and wants to be near you. This touch walks that fine line between closeness and respect, letting you know he's interested without making you feel uncomfortable or trapped. In many ways, this shoulder touch is a form of flirting. It's subtle but meaningful. Unlike holding hands or touching the face, it's a bit more understated, but it still carries a spark of intimacy. It's a way of saying, I'm interested in you in a way that's respectful and gentle. It's the kind of touch that builds anticipation without rushing things. If you pay close attention to how a man touches your shoulder over time, you might notice the touch becoming more confident and frequent as he gets more comfortable with you. It's like he's warming up, testing how far he can go. That initial gentle touch might eventually lead to more intimate gestures if the connection deepens. This shoulder touch also has a lot to do with comfort. A man who genuinely likes you wants to make sure you feel at ease around him. He knows that rushing into more personal touches too quickly can backfire. So he starts with that shoulder, creating a foundation of trust and comfort. It's a slow build, a way to make sure the connection is real and mutual. The significance of that hand on your shoulder is often overlooked, but it's a powerful moment of connection. It's a physical sign that a man is interested in you, that he wants to be close, and that he's willing to show care and protection in a way that's respectful and considerate. When you feel that touch steady and sure, it's more than just skin on skin. It's a message that speaks volumes about his feelings. All right? Let's break down keynote number 2 about the arm touch and why it's such a clear sign that a man likes you. When a man likes you, his hands start doing the talking, and one of the places you'll notice him reaching out to is your arm. Now, this isn't just any casual brush or accidental bump. It's intentional, and it carries a message that's loud and clear if you know how to read it. The arm is a significant place to touch because it's right there in your personal space, but it's also less vulnerable than, say, the hand or the face. When a man grabs your arm or holds it gently, it's a way of anchoring himself to you, kind of like saying, I want to keep you here. I want your attention. It's that physical connection that grounds the interaction and makes it more real. Unlike a fleeting glance or a quick hello, touching your arm physically pulls you into the moment, demands your presence, and says, you're important to me right now. One of the things about the arm touch is how it conveys a mixture of playfulness and protectiveness. Sometimes when a man likes you, he'll lightly grab your arm while laughing or joking around. It's a way to build rapport and show interest without getting too serious too fast. That touch can be playful, almost teasing, and it's his way of breaking the ice and creating a connection that feels natural and fun. On the other hand, holding your arm can also show protectiveness, guiding you through a crowd, keeping you close so you don't drift away, or simply showing that he wants to be near you. That blend of playful and protective makes the arm touch unique because it's both lighthearted and meaningful at the same time. Another important thing about the arm touch is the way it invites closeness without overwhelming you. When a man holds your arm, he's making a subtle move toward intimacy. It's not as bold as grabbing your hand, but it's more personal than just standing next to you. The arm is that perfect middle ground where he can express interest, gauge your reaction, and build a connection step by step. It's like he's testing the waters, seeing if you're comfortable with him being near you, and hoping you'll welcome more closeness as time goes on. You'll also notice the quality of the touch itself. When a man likes you, the way he touches your arm is different from a casual touch. It's deliberate but gentle. There's intention behind it. Maybe he's squeezing your arm lightly as he tells a story, or maybe he's guiding you by placing his hand softly on your elbow. That kind of contact shows he's paying attention to you and cares about how you feel. It's a silent form of communication that says, I'm interested, and I want to be close to you in a way that feels good for both of us. The arm touch can also be a way of showing support. When life gets hectic or you're feeling stressed, a man who likes you might place his hand on your arm to calm you down or offer reassurance. That simple touch can carry a lot of emotional weight. It's a reminder that you're not alone, that someone's there to back you up. It's a gesture that says, I see you, I care about you, and I want to be part of your world. In social settings, the arm touch helps create a sense of connection in the midst of distractions. When there's noise or movement around you, physical contact, like holding your arm, makes the interaction feel more focused and intimate. It's a way for him to pull you into his world, even for a moment, and make you the center of his attention. That's important because when a man likes you, he wants to stand out from the crowd and let you know you're special to him. It's also worth mentioning that the arm touch is often used to build anticipation and closeness gradually. A man might start with a light touch, just grazing your arm, and then slowly increase the contact as he feels more comfortable and as the two of you grow closer. That progression shows he respects your boundaries and is willing to take things at a pace that feels right. It's a dance of sorts, where the arm touch is one of the first steps toward deeper intimacy. When a man holds your arm, you can often tell by the way his eyes connect with yours. There's usually a look that comes with the touch, something warm, maybe a little shy, but full of genuine interest. That eye contact paired with the arm touch is a powerful combo because it reinforces the message without a single word being spoken. It's like he's saying, I like you, and I want you to know it. Sometimes the arm touch might come with a little laugh or a playful comment. That lightheartedness makes the touch feel less intimidating and more inviting. It shows that he's comfortable around you and wants to share a moment of joy or connection. This kind of touch is about creating a shared experience, something memorable that makes both of you smile and want to be near each other again. The arm touch can also reveal how confident a man is about his feelings. A man who's truly interested won't hesitate to hold your arm when the moment feels right. He won't shy away or pull back quickly. Instead, he'll hold on just long enough to make you feel noticed and appreciated. That confidence can be very attractive because it shows he's sure of himself and what he wants. If you're ever unsure about a man's intentions, pay close attention to how he touches your arm. Does he do it often? Is the touch gentle and deliberate? Does he look at you in a way that says he's interested? These little clues add up to a big picture. When a man likes you, his hands will find your arm not by accident, but by design. In many ways, the arm touch is about connection and communication beyond words. It's a physical signal that a man is drawn to you, that he wants to be closer and share something real. That touch is a first step, an invitation to open the door and see what might happen next. It's a way of saying, I like you and I want to explore this. Sure thing. Here's an 800-word expansion of keynote number 3 about the lower back touch and what it means when a man likes you. When a man touches the lower back, it's one of the most telling signs that he's interested in more than just casual friendship. The lower back is an intimate area. It's close to the center of your body, where vulnerability lies, but it's not as forward as, say, touching the face or holding hands right away. When a man's hand finds its way to the small of your back, it's a clear message that he wants to be close and that he's thinking about you in a serious way. The lower back touch often happens in moments where he's guiding you through a crowd or moving you gently to a different spot. But it's more than just practical. It's a physical invitation. When his hand rests there, he's creating a connection, a bridge that pulls you closer into his personal space. It's an unspoken way of saying, I want to be near you. I want you to feel my presence. That touch communicates protection and ownership, but in a respectful way that doesn't overstep boundaries. One thing that makes the lower back touch so powerful is how it balances intimacy and respect. It's not as vulnerable as grabbing a hand or touching a face, but it's close enough to communicate that he's serious about wanting a connection. When a man places his hand on your lower back, he's signaling that he sees you as someone important. It's a touch that often happens when he's confident about his feelings, but still wants to proceed with care. There's also a natural physical reason why the lower back is a common place for this kind of touch. It's a stable area of the body, making it an ideal spot to guide or steady someone without feeling intrusive. When a man leads you through a busy room or gently pulls you closer by the small of your back, it shows he wants to be near you, but also wants you to feel safe and supported. That combination of closeness and safety is what makes the lower back touch stand out. In many cultures, the lower back touch is a subtle way of marking territory without being aggressive. It's a way for a man to say, you're with me, but without crowding or pressuring you. It's the kind of touch that can make you feel special because it's intimate yet respectful. He's letting you know you belong in his space and that he's proud to have you there. Another reason the lower back touch is significant is because it often happens in moments of transition. When he's moving you from one place to another, like from the dance floor to a quieter spot, or guiding you through a crowd. Those moments are naturally charged with a little excitement and anticipation, and the touch adds a layer of connection to it. It's like he's saying, I want you with me as we move forward together. It's a physical expression of inclusion and closeness. The quality of the touch itself matters a lot. When a man likes you, the way he places his hand on your lower back is usually gentle but firm. It's confident enough to let you know he's serious, but soft enough to make sure you're comfortable. It's a careful balance that shows he's thinking about your feelings and wants to respect your boundaries. That kind of touch builds trust because it shows he's considerate and aware of your comfort. Sometimes, The lower back touch can also spark a little heat between two people because it's such an intimate spot. The contact can make your skin tingle or your heart race. It's a physical reminder that attraction isn't just in the words or the looks, it's in the touch too. When a man's hand lingers on your lower back just long enough, it can create a sense of closeness that words alone can't capture. That touch can also act as a subtle form of flirting. It's not as overt as grabbing a hand or pulling you into a hug, but it's suggestive enough to let you know he's interested. It's a way of saying, I want to get closer to you without rushing into anything too fast. The lower back touch builds anticipation and curiosity. It makes you wonder what might come next. You might also notice that the lower back touch often comes with eye contact or a smile. When his hand is there, he might look at you in a way that shows affection or admiration. That combination of touch and gaze is powerful because it confirms what the touch is already saying, that he likes you and is invested in being close. The lower back touch is also a way for a man to express protectiveness without being controlling. He's close enough to shield you if needed, but isn't grabbing or restraining you. It's a way of saying, I want to be near you and I want to make sure you're okay without crossing any lines. That respect makes the touch feel safe, which is crucial in any budding relationship. In many cases, this kind of touch signals that the man is comfortable with you and feels a connection that goes beyond surface level attraction. It shows he's willing to be vulnerable in his own way by stepping into your personal space. It's a physical step that says, I trust you and I want you to trust me. When you feel that hand on your lower back, it's a moment of connection that often goes unnoticed but carries a deep message. It's a sign that a man likes you, that he's serious about getting closer, and that he's willing to show care through physical touch that respects your boundaries. Because the lower back is such a personal spot, not every man will reach there unless he's genuinely interested. If you catch him doing it, you can be pretty sure he's thinking about you in a special way. That hand on your back is more than just a touch. It's a gesture of intimacy, respect, and growing closeness all rolled into one. The beauty of the lower back touch is how it naturally fits into everyday moments without feeling forced or awkward. Whether he's guiding you through a crowd or just standing close behind you, that contact feels natural because it's grounded in genuine interest and respect. It's not something he does just to impress. It's a physical expression of his feelings. This touch also tends to deepen over time as the connection between two people grows. Early on, it might be brief and tentative, but as comfort builds, that hand might linger a little longer or rest more firmly. That progression shows he's becoming more confident in expressing his feelings and more comfortable with physical closeness. You can tell a lot about a man's intentions by how he touches your lower back. If it's gentle, respectful, and paired with positive body language, like smiling eye contact or leaning in, that's a strong sign he likes you. If he's hesitant or avoids touching there altogether, it might mean he's not ready to be that close yet. Because the lower back touch is so telling, it can often serve as a kind of litmus test for where a relationship might be headed. When a man starts reaching for your lower back, it means he's thinking about moving the connection forward, both physically and emotionally. That touch signals inclusion, warmth, and a desire for closeness that's deeper than casual acquaintance. It's a moment where physical proximity translates into emotional intimacy, showing that he's not just interested in you superficially, but wants to be near you in a meaningful way. When you feel that hand on your lower back, steady and sure, it's a signal that the man likes you and is ready to take a step closer. It's one of those touches that speaks louder than words, carrying layers of meaning about attraction, care, and respect that only a genuine connection can bring. When a man likes you, one of the most unmistakable places he'll reach out to touch is your hand. The hand touch carries a unique kind of significance. It's personal, intentional, and full of meaning. Unlike a quick hug or a casual pat on the back, when a man touches your hand, it often signals a deeper connection, an invitation to bridge the gap between just friends and something more intimate. Touching the hand is a way of saying, I want to be close to you without having to say a word. It's a gesture that opens up space for emotional connection. When a man takes your hand, he's physically reaching out to connect with you on a level that goes beyond surface interactions. It's a way of breaking down barriers, letting you know that he's interested in more than just talking. The hand is the perfect spot for this because it's both vulnerable and familiar. It's the part of your body you use to interact with the world. And when someone holds your hand, they're inviting themselves into your personal space in a respectful way. The way a man touches your hand says a lot about his feelings. A gentle, lingering touch often shows tenderness and affection. He might hold your hand for a moment longer than necessary, just to feel that connection, to remind himself that you're there. That kind of touch is deliberate, a quiet way of saying, I like you. It's different from a quick handshake or a brief brush. This touch carries weight because it's chosen and intentional. When a man likes you, he might also use hand, holding as a way to comfort or reassure you. If you're nervous or upset, his hand reaching out can be a silent message of support. It's his way of saying, I'm here for you. That physical contact can calm your nerves and build trust, showing that his interest isn't just about attraction. It's about wanting to be a source of strength and comfort. The hand touch is often one of the first physical gestures in romantic interest because it's socially acceptable and feels safe. It's less invasive than a touch on the face or back, but still intimate enough to create a spark. Holding hands has been a symbol of connection and partnership across cultures for centuries. And when a man reaches for your hand, he's tapping into that universal language of closeness. Sometimes the way a man touches your hand can also show a bit of nervousness or excitement. You might notice his fingers trembling slightly or his grip tightening for a brief moment. Those little signs reveal that he cares deeply about this interaction, that he's not just casual but genuinely invested. That nervous energy makes the touch feel more real and heartfelt. A hand touch can also be playful. Maybe he gently squeezes your hand during a funny moment or lightly brushes his thumb across your knuckles. These small, subtle touches add layers of meaning. They show he's thinking about you, paying attention to you in ways that words alone can't express. Playful hand touches build intimacy by creating shared moments of connection and fun. The timing of the hand touch matters too. A man who likes you will often find moments to reach for your hand during meaningful conversations or when you're sharing something personal. It's his way of anchoring the moment, making it clear that he's fully present with you. That physical connection reinforces the emotional one, making both feel stronger. You might also notice that the hand touch is often paired with other body language signs like leaning in closer, maintaining eye contact, or smiling warmly. Together, these nonverbal cues create a clear picture of attraction and interest. When his hand finds yours and his eyes meet yours with a soft gaze, it's a powerful combination that speaks volumes about his feelings. Another aspect of the hand touch is how it can mark the beginning of something more serious. When a man moves from casual touches to holding your hand, it often signals that he's ready to take the relationship to a deeper level. It's a physical expression of commitment and connection. That simple act of holding your hand can say, I want you in my life, even if the words haven't been spoken yet. In many ways, the hand touch is about vulnerability on both sides. For him to reach out and hold your hand, he has to be willing to show his feelings and take a risk. And for you to respond, even by allowing that touch, means you're opening yourself up to that connection. It's a dance of trust and courage that often sets the tone for how the relationship will develop. The hand touch also serves as a way to create comfort over time. Early in a relationship, a man might hold your hand briefly and shyly, but as he becomes more confident and as the two of you grow closer, that touch can become longer, more secure, and more meaningful. It's a physical way of saying, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. Sometimes a man might use a hand touch to bridge moments of silence or awkwardness. When words fail or when the conversation lulls, reaching for your hand can fill that gap with warmth and connection. It's a way to maintain intimacy without needing to speak, showing that he enjoys being near you regardless of what's being said. You'll also notice that the hand touch can be a way of subtly communicating exclusivity. When he holds your hand in a group or public setting, it can be his way of quietly signaling that you're special to him. It's a way of claiming you in a respectful, loving way, making you feel seen and valued. The pressure and firmness of the hand touch say a lot too. A light touch might be more casual or tentative, while a firmer grip can show confidence and desire. When a man likes you, he'll usually strike a balance, holding your hand with enough strength to show he cares, but gently enough to make sure you're comfortable. Because hands are so expressive, This touch is rich with emotional significance. It's a physical language that bypasses words and speaks directly to the heart. When a man reaches out to hold your hand, he's telling you something important, that he sees you, that he likes you, and that he wants to be close. In many relationships, the hand touch becomes a ritual, a comforting habit that strengthens the bond over time. It's a small act that carries big meaning, a simple connection that can reassure both people that they belong together. It's the kind of touch that lingers in your memory long after the moment has passed. When you notice a man reaching for your hand, pay attention to how he does it and what it feels like. Is it warm and steady? Does it make you feel safe and cherished? Those feelings are clues that the touch is genuine and that his interest in you is real. Hand touching is also often the first step toward more physical intimacy. It sets the tone for future closeness, building trust and comfort that can lead to deeper expressions of affection. That's why it's such a significant gesture. It's the physical foundation on which emotional connections are built. When a man likes you, his hand will find yours not by accident, but by design. It's a move that takes courage, vulnerability, and intention. It's a silent way of saying, I want to be near you. And that alone speaks volumes about his feelings. When a man likes you, one of the most subtle yet powerful places he might touch is your shoulder. The shoulder touch carries a lot of weight in communication because it's both a casual and intimate gesture depending on how it's done. It's the kind of touch that can say, I'm here for you. I want to be close. Or even, I'm attracted to you, without a single word. Understanding the nuances of this touch can reveal a man's true feelings and intentions. The shoulder is a part of the body that's often touched in everyday interactions. Think of a friendly tap or a reassuring pat. But when a man's touch lingers or is more deliberate, it usually means something deeper. Unlike a quick high, five, or handshake, a touch on the shoulder can be steady and warm, showing genuine interest and care. It's a way for him to connect physically without being too forward or intrusive, making it a perfect first step toward building a more intimate bond. One reason the shoulder is such a significant place to touch is that it's a natural spot for support and comfort. When a man puts his hand on your shoulder, it can be his way of offering reassurance or letting you know he's present and attentive. In moments when you might feel uncertain or stressed, that shoulder touch can be a quiet anchor, a reminder that someone's got your back. It's a physical sign of empathy and understanding, showing that his feelings go beyond attraction to genuine care. The way a man touches your shoulder tells you a lot about how he feels. A light, gentle touch often conveys tenderness and affection, while a firmer grip might suggest protectiveness or confidence. If he's lingering just a moment longer than usual, that's his way of saying he enjoys being close to you and wants to deepen the connection. The pressure and duration of the touch are subtle clues that reveal his emotional state and intentions. Sometimes, the shoulder touch happens in social settings where a man is trying to get your attention or create a moment of connection amidst the noise and distractions. By placing his hand on your shoulder, he's creating a private little bubble between the two of you, signaling that you matter to him, even in a crowded room. It's a way of carving out space for intimacy without words, making you feel special and noticed. The shoulder touch can also serve as a gentle invitation. It's less direct than holding hands or touching the face, but it still establishes physical contact that can lead to more closeness. When a man uses this touch, he's often testing the waters to see how you respond, whether you welcome the contact or pull away. Your reaction can give him the confidence to move forward or the cue to hold back. This kind of touch can also be playful. A man might tap your shoulder lightly to get your attention, then smile or laugh, using the touch to create a shared moment of fun. Playfulness in touch is important because it helps build comfort and rapport, making the interaction feel relaxed and genuine. When combined with eye contact and a warm smile, that shoulder touch becomes a subtle but meaningful way to express interest. In more intimate moments, a man's hand on your shoulder can feel grounding and reassuring. It's a way of saying, I'm here with you, creating a sense of safety and connection. This is especially true if he holds the touch while you're talking or sharing something personal. The shoulder touch in these moments becomes a physical symbol of his emotional availability and support. You'll also find that the shoulder touch often accompanies other signs of interest, like leaning in closer, mirroring your body language, or maintaining steady eye contact. These nonverbal cues work together to communicate attraction and attentiveness. The shoulder touch isn't just random. It's part of a larger conversation happening through body language that reveals his feelings. It's important to notice the context in which the shoulder touch happens. If it comes at a moment when he's trying to comfort you, celebrate something you've said, or emphasize a point in conversation, it's likely a sign of affection and connection. If it feels spontaneous and natural, it's probably a genuine expression of liking you rather than a casual or accidental touch. The shoulder touch can also be a way for a man to establish a sense of closeness without rushing physical intimacy. It's a way of saying, I want to be near you while respecting your boundaries. This balance of closeness and respect is crucial in early stages of attraction because it builds trust and comfort. When a man consistently reaches out to touch your shoulder over time, it's a strong indicator that he's interested. That repeated gesture shows he enjoys being close to you and is looking for ways to maintain physical connection. It's his way of staying connected without overwhelming you. Sometimes, the shoulder touch can be combined with a hug where his hand rests on your shoulder or upper back. This layering of touches adds warmth and affection to the moment. It shows that he's comfortable expressing his feelings physically and wants to deepen your connection in a caring way. The shoulder is also a place where a man can subtly show possessiveness or pride. When he touches your shoulder in public, it might be his way of signaling to others that you're with him. It's a nonverbal claim that can feel reassuring and special, letting you know you're important to him. You might notice that a man who likes you will find creative ways to touch your shoulder, like brushing it lightly when passing by, adjusting your hair or collar, or placing his hand there during a shared laugh. These small touches build intimacy and keep the connection alive in everyday moments. The emotional impact of a shoulder touch should never be underestimated. Because it's not as bold as other types of touch, it often flies under the radar, but leaves a lasting impression. That gentle connection can warm your heart and make you feel seen and appreciated in a way that words sometimes can't. In some cases, the shoulder touch can reveal a man's confidence and comfort with vulnerability. It takes a certain amount of courage to reach out and make physical contact, especially in a way that's respectful and meaningful. When he does this consistently, it shows he's willing to be open with you and values the connection you share. The shoulder touch is also a way for a man to communicate emotional closeness while maintaining a degree of physical distance. It's a sweet middle ground between no touch at all and more intimate contact, making it perfect for the early stages of attraction or when he's trying to build trust. When you feel that hand on your shoulder, steady, warm, and deliberate, it's a moment of connection that carries a powerful message. It's a sign that a man likes you and wants to be near you, offering comfort, support, and closeness in one simple gesture. When a man likes you, one of the most telling places he'll touch is your arm. The arm touch is a subtle but powerful form of communication that speaks volumes about his feelings and intentions. It's not as bold as grabbing your hand or as intimate as a touch on the face, but it's meaningful enough to show interest and connection. Understanding what it means when a man touches your arm can give you clear insight into how he feels about you. The arm is an accessible and versatile part of the body to touch. A man might lightly brush your arm, rest his hand on it, or gently squeeze it. Each variation carries its own meaning, but the common thread is that he's trying to create a physical connection that's personal yet respectful. The arm touch often happens in moments when he wants to get your attention, express support, or simply be close to you without overwhelming you. One reason the arm touch is so significant is because it's an easy way for a man to bridge the gap between casual acquaintance and something more. When he touches your arm, it's a way of signaling, I want to connect with you. This kind of touch is a first step toward physical closeness, showing that he's comfortable enough with you to initiate contact, but still mindful of boundaries. The quality of the touch on your arm says a lot about his emotions. A light brush or gentle tap often conveys affection and warmth. It can be playful or tender, a way of catching your attention in a subtle, flirtatious manner. On the other hand, a firmer grip or steady hold on the arm can communicate protection, confidence, or a desire to reassure you. That kind of touch lets you know he's serious about you and wants to be there for you. A man who likes you will often use the arm touch during conversations or shared experiences to create a sense of intimacy. For example, When he's telling a story, he might lightly touch your arm to emphasize a point or connect emotionally. It's a way of including you in the moment and making you feel like you're part of his world. That physical connection enhances the emotional one, deepening the bond between you. The arm touch can also serve as a comforting gesture. If you're feeling anxious, upset, or uncertain, a man might reach out and place his hand on your arm to soothe and calm you. This silent form of support shows that his interest in you goes beyond attraction. He genuinely cares about your feelings and well-being. It's a physical reminder that he's there for you, ready to offer comfort when you need it. Sometimes the arm touch is playful and teasing, adding a layer of fun to your interactions. He might lightly poke or tap your arm during a joke or gently brush it while laughing. These little touches keep the mood light and engaging, building rapport and showing that he enjoys your company. Playful arm touches create shared moments that help develop closeness naturally over time. The timing of the arm touch is important too. A man who likes you will find moments when it feels natural to make contact. It might be when you're walking together during a conversation or while sharing a laugh. That spontaneity makes the touch feel genuine rather than forced, and it shows he's paying attention to the rhythm of your interaction. You'll often see the arm touch paired with other body language signs of attraction. He might lean in closer, maintain steady eye contact, or smile warmly when his hand rests on your arm. These nonverbal cues work together to express interest and create an inviting atmosphere. When his touch on your arm comes with open, positive body language, it's a strong sign that he likes you. The arm touch can also mark moments of transition or connection. For instance, when he's guiding you somewhere, he might place his hand on your arm to lead or steady you. That gesture is both practical and intimate, signaling that he wants to be involved in your experience and be close to you. It's a physical way of saying, I'm here with you. In many cases, a man who likes you will use the arm touch to test your comfort level with physical closeness. He'll start with light, brief touches and see how you respond. If you're receptive, he might gradually increase the duration or firmness of the touch. This gradual approach shows that he respects your boundaries and wants to build trust through gentle, meaningful contact. The arm is also a great spot for a man to express subtle possessiveness or pride. When he touches your arm in public, it can be his way of signaling to others that you're someone special to him. It's a quiet claim, a way of marking the connection without words. That kind of touch can make you feel valued and seen, reinforcing the emotional bond between you. You may notice that a man who likes you uses a variety of touches on your arm throughout your interactions. He might start with a quick brush, then a longer hold, or a playful poke. These different touches keep the connection dynamic and engaging. They show that he's thinking about you and wants to maintain physical contact in ways that feel natural and comfortable. The emotional impact of the arm touch is powerful because it's a physical signal of interest combined with care. It's a way of communicating feelings when words might be difficult to express. When a man touches your arm, he's inviting you to notice him, to feel the chemistry between you, and to respond in kind. Sometimes the arm touch can create a spark of excitement or anticipation. Because it's close to the hands and the heart, that contact can make your skin tingle or your heart race. It's a physical reminder that attraction is alive and present. That spark can grow over time, fueled by these small but meaningful gestures. The arm touch can also deepen over time as the relationship progresses. Early on, the touches might be brief and tentative, but as trust builds, they become longer and more confident. This progression reflects his growing comfort and investment in the relationship. The way he touches your arm can serve as a physical timeline of how his feelings develop. When a man touches your arm, it's often because he's drawn to you, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. He's reaching out in a way that says, I want to be close to you and I want to connect. That touch is a sign of his attraction and his desire to build something meaningful. Because the arm is such a common place for touch, it might seem ordinary at first. But when you pay attention to the intention behind the touch, you realize it's anything but. Each brush or hold on your arm is a deliberate act of connection, a way for him to express his interest and affection without saying a word. When you notice a man reaching for your arm, consider how it feels. Is the touch warm and inviting? Does it make you feel comfortable and valued? Those feelings are clues that his touch is genuine and that his interest in you is real. The arm touch is more than just physical contact. It's a bridge to emotional closeness and a step toward deeper connection. When a man likes you, one of the most meaningful and telling places he might touch you is your back. The back is a significant area because it can convey protection, closeness, and trust, all without needing to say a word, unlike a touch on the hand or face, which is more direct and intimate. Touching the back can feel like a gentle but powerful way to show interest and affection. When a man places his hand on your back, it's often his way of silently communicating that he cares about you and wants to be near you. The back is a large area, and the way a man touches it can vary greatly depending on how he feels and the context of the situation. Sometimes it's a light brush, like when he's guiding you through a crowd or gently directing you somewhere. Other times it's a firmer, more deliberate touch, like a reassuring hand resting on your shoulder blades or a supportive palm on the lower back. Each type of touch carries a different message, but the underlying theme is the same. He's expressing his desire to be connected with you physically and emotionally. One of the most common reasons a man will touch your back when he likes you is to provide comfort and support. The back is a natural place to place a hand when someone wants to offer reassurance. Imagine a moment when you're feeling uncertain or overwhelmed, and he places his hand gently on your back. That touch can feel grounding and calming. It's a physical way of saying, I'm here for you. You're not alone. This silent support builds trust and deepens the emotional bond between the two of you. The back touch also creates a sense of protection. When a man places his hand on your back as you walk together, it's like he's subtly shielding you from the world around you. That gesture can make you feel safe and cared for. It's a way of saying, I want to look out for you. This kind of protective touch is a sign that his feelings go beyond casual interest and that he wants to be involved in your life in a meaningful way. Another important aspect of the back touch is its ability to create closeness without overwhelming you. For many people, touching the face or hands can feel very intimate and sometimes intense, especially early in a relationship. The back touch offers a softer, more approachable form of contact. It allows him to express his interest and affection in a way that feels comfortable and natural, especially when physical boundaries are still being explored. The timing of the back touch is often telling, too. A man who likes you will find moments to place his hand on your back during meaningful interactions. When you're talking, sharing a laugh, or walking side by side, that touch becomes a subtle reminder that he wants to be close to you, even if he's not saying it out loud. It anchors the moment and creates a physical connection that strengthens your emotional bond. You may also notice that the back touch is often paired with other body language signs of attraction, such as leaning in closer, maintaining eye contact, or smiling warmly. These cues work together to communicate his feelings. When he places his hand on your back and his eyes meet yours with a soft gaze, it sends a powerful message. He likes you and wants you to know it. Sometimes the back touch can be playful. A man might give a light tap or a gentle squeeze on your back during a fun conversation or a shared joke. Playful touches like this add warmth and levity to your interactions, making the connection feel natural and enjoyable. They show that he's comfortable around you and enjoys your presence. The back is also a place where a man can express his pride and exclusivity. When he touches your back in public, it can be a way of signaling to others that you're with him. It's a quiet way of showing that you belong to each other without needing to say anything. That subtle claim can make you feel special and valued, reinforcing the bond between you. In more intimate moments, the back touch can be deeply reassuring. When he holds you from behind, resting his hands on your back, it creates a sense of closeness and warmth that goes beyond words. This kind of embrace lets you feel his affection and presence fully, making the connection feel safe and loving. The way a man touches your back can also reveal his confidence and emotional openness. A steady, warm hand shows that he's comfortable expressing his feelings physically and that he's willing to be vulnerable with you. This openness is important because it builds trust and helps the relationship grow. Over time, the back touch can become a ritual that strengthens your connection. Whether it's a hand on your back as you walk together or a comforting touch during difficult moments, these small gestures accumulate and create a strong foundation of intimacy and care. The consistency of this touch can reassure you that his feelings are genuine and lasting. Sometimes the back touch can serve as a bridge between casual friendship and romantic interest. A man might start with brief, respectful touches on your back to test the waters and see how you respond. If you're receptive, those touches might become longer and more affectionate, signaling his growing attraction and comfort with you. The emotional impact of the back touch should not be underestimated. Because it's less obvious than other forms of touch, it often flies under the radar, but leaves a lasting impression. That gentle contact can make you feel cherished and supported in a way that words sometimes cannot capture. When a man likes you, his touch on your back is rarely accidental. It's intentional, a deliberate way of showing that he cares and wants to be near you. That simple gesture can communicate volumes about his feelings and his desire to deepen your connection. The back touch is also a way for him to express tenderness and affection without overwhelming intensity. It's a subtle but powerful way to say, I'm drawn to you and I want to be close. That makes it an important part of the nonverbal language of attraction. When you feel his hand on your back, whether it's a light brush or a firm hold, it's a moment of connection that speaks to his interest and care. It's a silent but meaningful way of telling you that you matter to him and that he wants to be near you. Because the back is often covered by clothing, touching it can feel more private and intimate, even in public settings. That touch creates a special kind of closeness that's just between the two of you, making you feel uniquely connected. The back touch can also be grounding. In moments of excitement or nervousness, having a hand on your back can steady you and remind you that he's there with you. That physical presence is reassuring and builds emotional safety. A man who likes you will use the back touch as part of a broader pattern of affectionate behavior, along with verbal expressions, eye contact, and other forms of physical connection. The back touch helps to create a full picture of his feelings. When you pay attention to the way he touches your back, the pressure, the timing, and the context, you'll find clues that reveal the depth of his interest. It's a touch that combines care, attraction, and respect in one simple gesture. In many ways, the back touch is a perfect balance of intimacy and comfort. It allows him to be close to you physically while still honoring your space and boundaries. When a man touches your back in a warm, deliberate way, it's a sign that he values your connection and wants to express his feelings physically. The back touch is often the quiet messenger of a man's affection, expressing what words sometimes cannot.